to our course on Moodle learning system. Our course will cover the topic of family. In this topic, students have a chance to widen their knowledge about family traditions and celebrations. Besides, they can sharpen the core skills of an IELTS test and other skills such as online working, video making, information analyzing, and critical thinking. The course will last 3 weeks. Every week, we have 2 lessons and 1 piece of homework for students to practice at home. At the end of the course, there will be a final assignment to test the students' ability. Now, take a look at the beginning of the course. We have a news forum where students receive general news and announcements from the teacher, a resources forum to share materials that students find interesting and relevant to the topic, and a coffee bar where learners discuss anything freely. Now, we move on to the first week of the course, which is about vocabulary and reading. Vocabulary is taught at the very first time to have students get the background knowledge about family topics. In this section, there are 2 main activities, pretext and Hamlet. There are also glossaries and tips for students to learn vocabulary. Next, the reading period. There are 2 reading exercises and a special part which requires student imagination after doing exercise 1. In the homework of this week, beside reading plus, there is an activity leading the learners to explore 2 special events in India and Ecuador. In the second week, students are taught listening and speaking skills. In the listening section, students will take a real IELTS listening test. But before that, students can be inspired the mood of learning by listening to a piece of music. The listening activity plus in homework encourages students to get bonus marks by understanding the main content of the video. Meanwhile, the speaking period will be an interesting time because students can join 2 speaking activities, talk out loud and debate. These 2 activities require group work and cooperation a lot. We provide some information for students to shape the view of what is a debate. There is also a useful website for students to join the debate online. Now, take a look at the final week of the course, writing and grammar. In writing lesson, students will learn how to write a table. There's no need to worry about writing test 1 in IELTS because we provide learners with a lot of materials and exercises step by step for them to get familiar with this type of writing. At school, students practice writing the introduction and the conclusion of the table and complete the whole essay at home. The final lesson will review active and passive voice. There are 2 exercises. One is basic for getting bonus and one is advanced. There is also a forum discussion for students to write programs about passive voice. At the end of this course, there will be no paper test, but students have to make a video presentation to talk about important things they have learned in this course so far, the applicability of the topic, and the message to the class and the instructor. So, that's all for our course on Moodle learning system. Thank you for your watching.